Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship in Normal Prize for another episode of a Galactic Civilization 3, where we're doing the Ludicrous campaign, which is a campaign that we are doing on the largest map possible in GC3 with 100 civilizations, including ourselves. We haven't ran into anybody yet, but there are a lot of people on this map. Now, before we actually get into the game, I do have a couple things I want to say. First off, do you guys remember that thing that played in the last episode near the end? It was something like the Kushan said, or not the Kushan, the Kadesh said.
If you have come to join me, welcome you, and will spare you your ship until all have disembarked.
Oh my. I found the reason for that. That apparently was one of my Twitch notification sounds that goes off when someone follows me on Twitch. I thought I had that disabled, but apparently I forgot to disable the audio. So yeah, that scared the heck out of me because I wasn't used to that. But anyways, yeah, that's where that sound came from. And also, I've been playing The Sims a lot recently, and I found out that apparently that there are real songs that they converted to Simlish. I didn't know this until I took my character to go to, I think it was the summer festival, and they were playing country music, and one of them was Country Girl by Luke Bryan in Simlish.
Crumply gurn, cheeky fabby, gurn, cheeky fabby, gurn, cheeky fabby.
I've had that song stuck in my head for the past 3 days now. Oh, it was so catchy, and I just laugh every time and I think about when EA said, "Hey, we like your song. We'd like to convert it over to Simlish if that's okay, and you just record the vocals for us." They're like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." But yeah, anyways, that has nothing to do with this, but I've had that stuck in my head for the last couple days. Anyways, let's get back into the game. So for our ship, we are going out to explore this area. We have found some tholium. We found some asteroids that we could get to help produce our production. But better yet, we've also found a colonizable planet, a productive world colonizable planet. This will probably be our production hub because there's also more asteroids here. We also have some Promethean things. And I need to, yep, we are currently exploring to see what else is actually here. We are building a constructor. Can we actually rush this? For 669, we can rush it. Our net income isn't quite as good as it should be. So I'm not going to rush this. We're going to take our time. We do have our colony ship on its way down here, and also eventually I'm going to start customizing all of these units and whatnot. Probably going to wait until we find some civilizations and we figure out what exactly we want to do with our civilization. Because if we find out that, you know, we have some beneficent neighbors, we probably will have to start rushing for weapon defenses and whatnot, prepare for war. But if we have benevolent or pragmatic people, then we'll probably focus on economy and research and probably, you know, help them out to remain on friendly terms. So it's just going to depend on what our neighbors are. So until we figure out more about our neighbors, I'm not really going to focus on customizing everything yet. We're going to focus on exploration and figuring out where we are in this crazy galaxy. So let's move you up. And again, I'm going to continue moving these guys manually because I enjoy the manual movement. I don't know why I do. I just do. And then you head down here. But so far it looks like we found 2 Prometheans and 2 Tholiums. Which I'm also going to go ahead and... That's not the one I wanted. You're not the shipyard. And order another constructor. So that we can get this tholium here. And we got our research done in the last episode too, apparently. So now we can create cities and we get +1 administration. So... Oh wait, is that... Never mind. Why did it say I needed Research. Oh well. Central Bank, Import-Export Center. If I remember, the Import-Export Center helps with tourism, which helps us generate income outside of just normal income. Since the economy is starting to become a problem, this probably wouldn't be a bad idea. This will also help us improve our influence as well, which again at the moment isn't a problem because we don't know who our neighbors are yet. But we could put this on the main center to get some bonus income. Because tourism, because of how large this map is, tourism is going to be pretty important to keep a healthy economy. Let's see, militarization, not worried about. Orbital manufacturing, not really more worried about yet. Manipulation, hypergate component. Oh yeah, hypergates probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but that's gonna be more further down the line so we can get to like our different areas quicker. So I think Administration of Alien Affairs would probably be the most important. Colonization Administration doesn't sound too bad either, but let's get that going. And that will allow us to build an import-export center on our main planet, which will help generate more income based off of how much influence that we currently control. Which will be useful for later on, because I have a feeling that we're going to need a lot of military bases to guard, to protect a lot of these places that are very valuable. Anyways, that's our turn. Let's go ahead and end it and prepare for the next one. Ooh, breaking news. BIA, the Galactic Actual Agency, has finished compiling its galactic census to defining which factions are the most populous. None of them are us. Ooh, we have an event. Meanwhile, we have detected an alien beacon near Sobania. It looks like it has been abandoned centuries ago. Okay, place the bacon. Let's place the bacon in the museum. Wow, I cannot talk right now. Place the beacon in a museum so that everyone may examine it. That just gives us some benevolent. Send the beacon to our scientists for investigation. So plus 25% research for 25 turns on affected planet. Which would be our main planet, because our main planet's the only planet we have. Destroy it and just get malevolent. Let's get the research going, because we are kind of behind on research. We're 84 on research at the moment. Oh, research capacity. That's not like how many technologies you have done. That's just your total research capacity. Okay, so I've been reading these wrong. It's still a very low number. We need to get that a little bit higher. Okay. No borders yet. Move you. Some asteroids. No planets or anything. Alright, you start heading in this direction. While our colony ship makes its way. We got 4 more turns and our colony ship will be there. Okay. Nothing going on right now. Don't want to use my artifact, it's way too early. We don't really have the money for another brazier. Or bazaar. I always think it's brazier. Let's see, if we could buy something. Support cargo ship, plus 100% to resource yields of mining base ships it's stationed at. Ooh! We'll take our 2 duratanium that we started out with. Again, we don't really have any resources that are kind of in high demand at the moment. We are gathering tholium, but at the moment that is all we're doing. And we're not at war or anything, so spamming out or getting a large group of ships using tholium isn't really a problem at the moment. So yeah, we don't need to rush any type of mining material. We're not in an economic crisis either, so we don't need to like gather all this stuff and sell it, and we can't even sell it because we don't know anyone yet. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Nothing more we can do this turn. Oh, and I also got my mouse thing fixed. I don't know why it was messing up so much last time, but I think I adjusted the game resolution and it fixed the game capture, so I'm capturing it the way I normally do instead of the display, which you guys won't notice a difference. It just reduces the demand on my computer. Just something to help keep the heat down a little bit. It is summertime where I am right now. Okay, so you continue on your journey, you normal prize. You haven't found anything yet. You continue making your way down here. Same with you. And anything useful over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'll continue like going around, but you're gonna go to here next. I don't see any remnants of like a nebula or something. Black holes will be a star if we find a black hole. Show you continue going to your destination. And I moved you already. We have 3 more turns so our next constructor is built, which we will put here. So we can get these mining areas and we can get that tholium. Okay. But this down here is kind of where I'm going to push my empire until we find another good planet that we can colonize. Okay. Let's end our turn. Trying to keep an eye on how long it takes for the civilian or the other computers to load. We're all still loading pretty quickly, so I don't think anyone's getting strong or weak or anything like that. I think we're all just exploring. Oh, and I meant to adjust the autosave. I'll probably do that next episode. Because I have it set to where the autosave will save every turn, because last time we were playing this I was memory limited, so I wanted to save every turn in case it would crash. But we don't have that problem anymore. So I could probably turn that off and set it to like 5 turns. Okay, continue moving her down there. Good. You move here. Good. You move here. Still nothing. Ooh. A bombarded world. Mostly land full of incandescent water and abundant geothermal activity. Okay. So it has better ship construction times, more resistance. Okay. Nope. I always do that. So let us build another colony ship. I'll go ahead and cancel that construction. So this colony ship will go here. Actually, no, it'll go down here. And the next one... the next constructor will go over there. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So now we definitely need to continue examining this area. I'm gonna go ahead and have you go down in that direction. Oh, you already went. Boop. Oh. You go down here. So cool, we found another planet. We'll see if this area is really worth it. I do want to get colonies as quickly as possible so that we can grow our economy and grow our population. But good, at least we have one on the outskirts, so once we colonize this planet, it'll increase our range, our life support range. So then we could start focusing on exploring over here. Once we get these a couple areas done. My influence range is actually getting so far that the areas I've discovered, it hasn't actually revealed yet. But I don't see any creases or anything in here yet, so that means that we don't have to worry about aliens yet. Let's see what else is here. See if that area is worth it. So we're apparently maxed out on administrations. Okay, so if we get our next citizen, we'll probably turn him to an administrator. A lot of that is because, you know, we have a lot going on. We're expanding. Expanding service area. Okay. Have you continue circling around? You. Nothing here, and I don't see any details of a black hole, so that's probably going to be worthless. Alright. You head in this direction. You head in this direction. So is this counting everything I have under construction? Yeah, items under construction. Okay. So because I have 4 items queued, it's reducing it by 4. Okay, so that makes me feel better. So once this gets built, it's just going to stay at 0 because it's going to have 1 more constructor and 1 less item under construction. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. So you can't just queue up like 20 ships. Good to know. And everyone has moved already. You head down in this. Yeah, everything is already moved. Next turn, we get this planet. Okay. Let us go ahead and end our turn. There's nothing else to be done. Research will be done. Construction will be done. We need to continue focusing more on movement speed and whatnot so we can get more of the stuff explored quicker. And we need to find the resources that we can use to help grow our economy before, you know, enemies find it. Okay, our constructor is built. Let's bring him down here. We'll probably put him right there. Take him 10 turns to get there. Research is complete, but first things first, we are going to colonize this planet, and we're just going to name it Adama 1. I was going to try and replace it, but this might make it easier because of the star system it's located in. Screw it, I had to change my mind. We'll just name it Rachel 1. Homeworld reference. Finally, after the long journey, your colonists set foot on an alien world. Untold effects and struggle were required to get even this far, but it's only the beginning. The galaxy is filled with worlds for the taking. I know, we already found another one. Ooh, a subspace resonator. We found an abandoned sensor platform in orbit with a strange sensor array in it. It's a sealed unit, and we're pretty sure that opening it will render it unusable. But there's nothing stopping us from deploying it on a planet or vessel. So we should deploy it to a planet to help protect our citizens, plus 25 benevolent, subspace resonator improvement. Given powerful sensors to a ship could be useful for a variety of reasons. So plus 25 pragmatic and the subspace resonator component. Give powerful sensors to a ship that will let it see will let us see who to kill a lot faster. So 25 malevolent and 20 and subspace resonator component. Well, if I was going to RP this, in our situation, we are brand new to this galaxy. We have found the Sobani homeworld, which does not exist in the homeworld universe, but in this universe it does. And we are trying to find a way back to our original galaxy. So probably what we would do is we would give it to a powerful sensors to the ship so that it can see it further away and we can do more scouting more efficiently. This is probably what would happen if I would RP this situation. So let's go ahead and do that. Vapor mines. These mines can be extracted to provide a handsome wealth bonus. Good to know. And construction improvements around it. Okay. I want you to be manufacturing headquarters. Even though at the moment we don't actually have the ability to do that. We don't know how to build factories yet. Figure. Let's see. Auto upgrade. Rachel 1 is pretty nice place to live. I hope so. We just colonized it. Do not upgrade until planet is full. Okay. So first thing you are building is a progress center. I'm probably going to have a lot of the places have this going on. I might take control over it eventually, but for now we'll kind of just let the AI handle construction improvements because they usually do pretty good in these type of games. So this is going to be a manufacturing headquarters. Okay, now that we have extended beyond our homeworld, the colonists are crying out for structure. It is time for us to choose a form of government that is ready to handle a galactic civilization. Okay. I almost forgot this is part of the game. So, we have, I believe the only ones we can choose at the very beginning are these two until we get better technology. The Colonial and the Imperial. So Colonial, we have brought peace and enlightenment to our planet. It is our responsibility to bring it to the worlds beyond. So plus 10 growth, colony limit of 5, holds elections, and have contracts. And 10 to social. And the other one is Imperial. Our history is littered with once great empires who stopped conquering and fell to ruin. We will not be one of them. Diplomacy, a negative diplomacy, better movement, 6 colony plus 20 ship construction. In this situation, we are kind of desperate to find out what's going on. I don't know if we would make an Imperial Society. Their background, or Sobani's background, is based off of mercenary work. And if they became an empire... Colonial is what I usually go with when I play this game. We can always change our government in the future and get new technologies and whatnot. But we're more eager to find help and to find what's going on in this galaxy than to make enemies, I would say. And having a fast ship production... No elections. I think Imperial makes more sense. Yeah. Because the bonus movement speed would help us find things quicker. The ship construction is okay. But no elections makes more sense because they're mercenary work. They just go by their leader, Captain Soban, and do whatever he tells them to do. So Imperial would make more sense. Now we can move more. Yay! Oh my god, we have big sensors now. Is it only on this ship? Is this ship the special one? That ship's probably the special one. Okay, and you're moving down here. Now you only take 7 turns instead of 10. Hee hee. Alrighty. Move you down there. And our research got done. Now we have more administrators. We build the Import-Export Center. And the Central Bank. Okay. Culture. Interstellar governments. Provides a leader and increases administration. Oh, this allows us to actually elect our leader. Xenocommerce allows us to build the wealthy things and allows us to have our trade taxes. Again, not really useful at the moment because we don't know who we are trading with. Starbase Factory, again, not that important. I think we're gonna go with government. I believe this would be a little bit more important. Because this will allow me to actually elect Captain Soban to be our group's leader. Who, at the moment, if I would RP this situation out, that would be the most important thing. For the group to have a leader and someone to guide them while the leader tries to figure out where the heck they are and if there's life out there. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, and we have an ideology point we can spend. Alrighty. So we have another pragmatic ideology, so we can get engineered. Anything at war with us receives a 25% penalty to approval. Interesting. Okay. And then 3 constructor vessels. Which that one probably wouldn't be a bad idea since we're finding a lot of things that we need. Useless at the time. Free freighter. Yeah, this one right here makes the most sense. Okay. Oh, they're all on top of each other. Okay, so we have you going down there. I want you to go ahead to stop building those. That'll give us some administration points. You head in this direction. You let's see, you're heading down here. Head in this direction. And you... At the moment, just pass. So we find something else that we want to take. Have I moved you yet? I have. I think I've moved everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Alrighty, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so this is where we're gonna end it for this episode. We did get Rachel 1, our little, our first colony outside of the Sobania Empire. And we can now start building mining stations on these little asteroids, which I will go ahead and queue up the first one. So that's going. We have more construction yards that we can use to build star bases and get a little bit more of the galaxy under our control. And by little, I mean little. galaxy is gigantic. Hopefully in the next episode we'll start running into other aliens so that we can figure out what the heck we need to do and figure out what our purpose for this entire campaign is, and like figure out if we're gonna go military or research or economic. If anything, default we're gonna be like economic, because that just makes sense for the Sobani Empire. They were mercenaries and they were hired by other empires to do work and get paid for it, so it just makes sense for them to be an economic empire in this game. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Yep. Center, please. There we go. Anyways, guys, until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Baker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.